I'm Farah Martinez, personal injury and accident lawyer. I represent injury and accident victims throughout the state of Texas. I am a top-rated personal injury lawyer, rated superb by AVO, which is the highest rating a lawyer can receive. My law firm handles any type of injury or accident case, which would include auto accidents, wrongful deaths, slip and fall claims, animal bites, premise liability claims, workers' compensation claims, and bad faith claims against insurance companies. Here's everything you need to know about workers' compensation. What is workers' compensation? Workers' compensation insurance, often referred to as workers' comp, is a form of insurance coverage maintained by employers to provide medical and wage assistance to employees hurt as a result of performing their job. Here are some frequently asked questions I often receive. Do I qualify for workers' compensation? I was hurt at work. Well, it depends. In Texas, employers are not required to carry workers' compensation insurance. So the first step is to find out if your employer carries workers' compensation insurance coverage for its employees. Next, it depends on if your injury qualifies as a compensable injury. Next, you ask, well, Farah, I'm not a lawyer. What is a compensable injury? A compensable injury is a legal term. In Texas, it's defined by law as an injury that arises out of and in the course and scope of employment for which compensation is payable under the Workers' Compensation Act. Simply put, the injury occurred as a result of you performing your job. I love my job, but I was seriously injured at work and I need medical treatment. Can my employer fire me for filing a workers' compensation claim? By law, an employer is not allowed to fire an employee that files a workers' compensation claim in good faith. The Texas Workers' Compensation Act says you have the right to the following. You may receive benefits for job-related injuries if the injury was not the result of intoxication, an act of God, a planned accident, horseplay, off-duty work, or a personal attack. You have the right to seek medical attention from the doctor of your choice, either from an approved list or a doctor within the healthcare network. You have the right to keep your workers' compensation claim confidential. You have the right to hire an attorney. The Texas Workers' Compensation Act also places responsibilities on the injured employee. If you've been injured, you must report the injury within 30 days. You must visit a doctor and explain your injuries or illness and tell your doctor the injury or illness is work-related. You must file a claim with the Division of Workers' Compensation within 1 year of your accident. If you suffered a work-related injury, contact me at 713-853-9296. For more information, visit us online at www.injurylawyerhou.com. For a free consultation, call our office at 713-853-9296. You can also like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter or Google+. Remember, I only get paid if you win.